Every plate of food tells a story. With each bite we take, it is a result of a journey, from fisherman, from farmer, to our families. And with each bite we take, it is a result of a journey that is becoming more and more difficult. Rising food prices, extreme drought, food shortage are all disrupting the trip from farm to table, all caused by a single problem: climate change. It is time for a shift. It is time to return to locally producing more of the food we eat. And we are starting today by taking a trip through the Virgin Islands to make a meal, finding all local ingredients where visions of restoring our local agriculture are taking root.
Culturally, the BVI has been farming. It has been one of the bedrock of our society where all the persons in the BVI were able to do some form of farming, either vegetables, fruit trees, root crops, or livestock, and to some extent, poultry. Culturally, because of that, our families, they farm together, and when another farmer needed help, they would go and help that person. And the community was more stronger to the point where we were able to export things to the US Virgin Islands and other neighboring islands. We are now on the shoulders of our forefathers, and we continue to carry on this culture by doing various farming and adding agricultural value to the products that we produce. In the BVI, we have been affected significantly by climate change. Along with climate change brings severe droughts, and in the BVI, we need to have water in order to plant. So during the dry season, there will be a reduction in planting, and when the rainy season comes, then a lot of farmers would plant. Additionally, with the climate change brings diseases in animals and in pests. There is an increase in the level of pest infestation in our vegetable crops, and so it is required that pest control has to play a significant role. However, we need to use integrated pest management system that will allow all products to be as safe as possible when they reach the market and allow us to have a high yield in the production that we produce.
All right, thank you, and I'll let you know how the dish goes. Our story continues on Virgin Gorda as we visit a few more local producers to gain insight on their process and how they are responding to climate change.
Okay, welcome to my apiary Humble Buzz Honey Walks. We are a local apiary honey business mission at advancing the honey industry in the British Virgin Islands and Caribbean. And we're here at Long Bay, Virgin Gorda. Our new location, we just relocated from a residential zone to now where we have an agriculture exclusive zone. So welcome to my apiary.
All right, awesome. Happy to be here. A little nervous being among the bees, but I'll try to...
Well, come on this side. Bees go through different stages of their life, where they start from an egg to a larvae into a cocoon, and in the fourth stage coming out as a live bee. And so this frame shows you the entire process. You can see some eggs, you can see some larvae, you can see some cocoon bees as well as adult bees. And so by the look of this frame, you can tell that you have a very healthy colony. Okay, so one of the ways climate change have majorly affected bee production, what we call honey production, is due to the food source. The excessive heat and droughts have caused a decrease in food source. We're talking about local plants and flora. There's a decrease in pollen producing and nectar producing plants, and that's the main challenge that we're having with climate change. And so to curtail those challenges, one of the measures that we take is we now have to create our own food source. So as opposed to depending on nature to supply the bees with all of the resources that they need, we as the beekeeper now have to take the step in planting different plants that the bees need to survive. So one of the main problems, or one of the main differences that I see with imported versus local honey, is that imported honey, you're not too aware of exactly what is put into your honey. One of the terms in what we call adulteration. It is the additives or something for good purposes and then bad purposes. And so that's the challenge with imported honey. You're not too aware if your honey is adulterated or not. And so with local honey, your honey comes directly from the hive to your table. And so there's no additives, there's no foreign products, and there's no, what we would say, adulteration. And so the main difference between those two is the fact that
What are some of the things added?
some of the added additives, corn syrup sometimes, those are on the bad side, corn syrup, other sugar syrups. On the good sides, if you add a medicinal additive that will strengthen, that's a good side of the condition.
So I think that answers my next question, which is where should people source their honey? I think it's definitely
Local
choosing
honey,
local.
yes, local honey is always the best option. The local,
It's really affecting. So we have to do, we just try to get different supplier. Because the usual supplier we have some of them they start to getting some other products, some other provision, some other fruits. We have to keep on moving, just still getting stuff for the person who they like, who they want to keep them healthy, strength. Some of them, the land they have, they ain't getting so much water, the river is getting dry, things like that. So the tree ain't get strength enough
To produce.
Yes. Maybe we feel it so hard right now, but if we don't work on it,
It'll get worse.
yes, definitely.
Our story ends with a nutritious meal prepared with all local ingredients. Hi, Chef.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. So here we have our special mystery basket. We went around to different farmers to get some local produce so you can make a very special dish.
It's great. Oh, wow. I see you have some lemon here, oranges, cucumber. I'm gonna do a surprise dish for you.
All right. Can't wait to see it. I just have a few more items to add to this. I'll grab them. I'll be right back.
Okay. I have for you out of your mystery basket. That's snapper, pansy, and then you have mango tomato salsa. You have a citrus, which consists of lemon and orange vinaigrette. And then you have a task salad. Here consists of spinach, romaine lettuce, you have cherry tomato, and then you have roasted chopped nuts.
And all local ingredients.
Yes.
So here's a jar of our humble bus honey straight from our apiary to eat.
I am promoting the microgreens so that our community can be much more healthier. With these production here, it has more nutrition than full-grown broccoli or any type of vegetables.
Every plate of food tells a story of hope. With farmers who remain committed to the fight for food, who stand on the front line of the climate crisis and make sure our land is sustainable for generations and generations to come.